been a minute and I'm still kind of getting used to, it's odd. My setup is a little different from last time. I bought a studio light and I'm not even using the studio light, but it is helping me get the angle I want. And I got all dressed up for this. Oh, and the reason why I'm not using this studio light is because the reflection. Like, it's a desktop light, so every time I look at the camera, it's going to, like, you're gonna see the reflection in my eyes, and it's, yeah. So I'm using my desk light, and it's working just fine. So for this video, we're gonna focus on money, and it's just gonna be a general read because I know I haven't done this in a very long time. My earring, I'm sorry, my earring is just getting on my nerves. It did not feel secure. I might edit this part out. I might not. Look, this is reality, okay? Deal with it for few seconds. It's probably still not even secure, but whatever. So yeah. The reason, if you guys even care, the reason why I haven't been on is because I prioritize self-care and I was exhausted and I had YouTuber's block, I guess. And I'm back, and yeah, I have my energy's back. Also, my hand got injured, and that is a big reason why I couldn't even shuffle my cards. But most of its strength came back. I can pick things up now, and I can shuffle now. So, okay. It's gonna throw the book at me. I probably should have gotten this done beforehand. It comes, okay. It's funny how all these decks come with guidebooks and I don't even use them. Funny, ain't it funny? If you guys watch the beginning all the way through just because you like me, give it a thumbs up, please and thank you. And it is really hot. If you hear any noises, like a continuous blowing of the wind, that is my little desk fan, and it is hot. For some reason, it don't make sense why it's so hot when it's so cloudy in Georgia. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I guess if you watch the beginning of the video, let me know how I look. How's the lighting? If the angle is okay. I don't know. Say whatever you want to say, just be respectful. This deck just opened. Alright, so if I haven't mentioned already, we're gonna talk about wealth and abundance. Because I don't know, everybody's focused on love, and like I said, self-care is a big thing. And yeah, so let's get it. Well, let me not say that yet because I'm not even ready. I'm just stalling. Oh my gosh. Okay. Some of these went in reverse. I gotta fix this. Okay. But I mean, you know, this isn't too bad. I'm gonna keep this in the shot. I am, because y'all need to be more understanding of what happens behind the scenes. Like, everybody is not perfect. Everybody is not a major studio production, you know. So I don't want to hear too much about what looks cheap. You know, the improvements come with time and more money. So y'all can donate if you want to. Just putting that out there. Or pay me for a reading. That would be wonderful. One more deck to take out the box. So yeah, I guess while I'm getting ready, y'all can comment how y'all been, you know, or comment what y'all want to see next or something. And by the way, like, comment, subscribe, like, give me at least to 100. That's my goal for this year. Give me to 100. I'm gonna be realistic. Because if I get 100 subscribers, then I can keep y'all up to date more. I can do more posts and stuff. So yeah, give me to 100. We'll have a nice little authentic community. It's also my big thing, authenticity. And y'all excuse my pillows in the background. That, for now, this is the best I can do with the angle that I'm working with. Alright, so how I read, I have no specific cards that I use. It all depends on what I'm reading in my mood. Of course, we're focusing on abundance, so I got my abundance oracle, but I read oracle and tarot. I am a free-form reader, so it all depends on what I see in the cards. Sometimes I go by the meaning, sometimes I don't, but I definitely don't use any, any spreads. There we go. So yeah, it's all in me. I'm every woman. I don't know. Well, yeah, actually that could apply too, because technically I'm the high priestess and the empress, right? Divine feminism house. Okay, let me get started now. So this is gonna be a collective general read. Yeah. So give me a message for the collective with abundance. Give me a message on the collective in terms of abundance. Give me a message on the collective. Okay. I like to do things in threes, but we'll see if I take any more. Right, give me a message on the collective. I just heard one more for good luck, so yeah, let's do one more for good luck. Give me another card for the collective. Okay. So I'm not gonna show you the card at the bottom of the decks because I feel like that overwhelms some of you who do know how to read tarot and oracle along with me. So the first card is this. You are more than welcome to pause the video and read it, but I guess if you don't feel like it and you're driving, I'm gonna read it for you. What if we change the word work to dance with, oh my bad, okay. What if we change the word work to dance with life? And instead of viewing it as an and instead of viewing it as an alternative to fishing or a way of paying our dues, We saw it as a chance to meet a parade of new friends, discover our own untested potentials and unpolished gifts, and open revenue for abundance to come pouring into our life. Yeah, I bet lottery sales would plummet. Start the parade, the universe. So, what I get from this, you know what, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to read the cards to you and then tell you what I get. Alright, so the next card is this. Gonna try to get it to focus. And yeah, you can take a picture, pause it and take a picture if you can. If not, I'm gonna read it for you. So we have, I've been meaning to tell you for the longest time that, well, concerning the illusions, time and space, the stars at night, the earth under your feet, the oceans, the rivers, the prairies, and everything under the sun, they're all yours. Guess I thought you'd have noticed by now. Oh, yes, they are the universe. Okay, so, okay, that was cute. Then we have, an abundant life is an abundant life, not abundance all by itself. In case anyone asks, you know. See yourself in the throes of living and see me at your side, the universe. Okay. Sorry, I'm taking this all in as I read each one. When someone is so desperate to have what they want to have, do what they want to do, or be who they want to be, they'd rather take little tiny teensy steps in the direction of their dreams than face one more single day of doing without. I just can't help but open the floodgates. It's my greatest weakness. Was that a step? The universe. So, I'm definitely seeing some of you out there feel like the world is your oyster, which is actually pretty great. If you don't feel like that, then this is a message of the world is your oyster. So you can be whatever you want. I'm seeing like, for another group of you out there, there's some jobs, somebody hates their job, or they're doing things out of obligation, and it's like, you know, change your perspective. So, okay, like, and I have an issue with this myself, but like, change your perspective on what you're doing and why. So I guess for some of you that hate your job, right? Think about why you took this job. There might be some things you don't like about it, but at the same time, think about what you do enjoy about it and apply that to what you want to do in the future, or use part of that to apply to what you want to do in the future. Think about what you want to do, what you really want to do. Also, think about why you need this job right now, right? Because this will not be, you're not going to be there forever. Eventually, you're going to flock to what you really want to do. And if you feel like you can't last another day there, then by all means quit, but don't quit irresponsibly. So if you quit, make sure you can afford to, and also, like if you don't have another job lined up, right? Ideally you would want to quit when you find something else. But if you don't have something else yet, make sure you can pay your bills while you're unemployed. But I'm also seeing, you know, take that chance. Nothing has to be exhausting and drab. Make it fun. If you have a boring ass job, make it fun. Have that work-life balance. If there's something you really want to do, take the chance and do it. So for some of you, if you've been having a little too much fun, then yeah, you might want to focus on work. And don't be afraid to go for your dream job as well. Take that chance. If there's a job that's saying we require this, 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 and this, apply for it anyway, because sometimes people do get the job without having the experience, and it's because they left such a good impression and the boss or the employer believes in you so much that they are willing to give you that chance. So yeah, take the chance. It might actually do you good. Now, as far as the rest of the messages, I'm sorry, this is a lot of words that I'm trying to decipher. I wanted to say that this is talking about I hear that it all started with a dream. So take the chance and dare to dream. So the first two cards they're going hand in hand. So with this message of an abundant life is an abundant life, not abundance all by itself. It's like money is not everything. And when we talk about abundance and wealth, we don't just mean money, right? We're also talking about your health, your actual wealth, your assets, like the things you have, the things you can offer. It's not all about money. So when he says see yourself in the throes of living, it's that perspective again. I want to say visualize where you want to go and keep your eyes on the prize. And there is somebody out there that just is not meant to have a corporate job, because when I'm sorry, this thing is really like getting my nerves. Okay, so yeah, oh my gosh, my hair is sticking to my lipstick. But yeah, there's somebody out there that when it comes to the job field, they're just not meant to be there, because it's either draining their life force or it's draining their happiness. And I'm seeing like a mishmash. Of course this would happen, but I'm seeing a mishmash of different energies. So for those of you that need to take a chance and put yourself out there in terms of work, freelancing, whatever it is, you know, do the damn thing. If y'all, it depends on what direction you're being pulled in, right? Because this is a collective reading, this is general. So take it how it resonates with you. If you want to go corporate, go corporate. If not, and you want to do what you really want to do, you want to follow your dreams, then by all means, this last card is for you. Like, you can't, it's not in you to be a corporate blue collar, because you either don't want to be restricted, you don't want to work to make someone else rich, right? And it's all about perspective and what you have to offer, what you feel your energy is most needed at, I guess, or wherever you're most happy is at. So for the corporate people, the ones that want to do corporate and do things like being an attorney at law, whatever, you know, don't feel weird about that. Everybody has their skills. And if you are very analytical and by the book, step by step, we still need people like that. We still need people that that stick to the policy, right? And not just stick to the policy, people that are ethical, right? Because sometimes law is not justice. That probably hit hard for some of you that know what I'm talking about, which is great, because I don't want to go into no drastic details here. That's not the goal. But, you know, just look at the news, and if you're self-aware enough, you'll see what I'm talking about. Sometimes law is not justice. Sometimes law is heartless or too controlling. And for those of you that want to be artists, I get you. I feel like that's more me. So if you're feeling the call to evade certain restrictions and structure because it's not in you to be structured, you're more creative, then by all means do that. Just do it ethically, please. There is ways. You're better than that. You're better than breaking the law. We just gonna leave it at that. There's always a choice. Okay, so yeah, clarify the first card, the Tower. Oh yeah, okay, so I guess that's the separation, the whole workforce. I'm getting the energy of the workforce from this. It's affecting everyone. So the Tower came out to clarify that. Usually the Tower is bad, but I can see a silver lining out of this. Don't worry. It might seem like shit is falling apart, but this could be the very blessing in disguise, and there does seem to be a divide. People are, holy shit, well, I do see some explosions. For some people, it is a little bit drastic and tragic. Like, it'll be a situation like that affects everybody somehow. Like how the Florida building collapsed, right? But I'm also seeing there's egos being blown to smithereens. But it's like the very thing that you needed. You might feel like shit, but it's like if you didn't feel like shit in that moment, you're not going to realize that you need to do better. Because if your ego is intact, you think that you the shit and there's nothing wrong with you. But sometimes you do need to have that bubble bursted. And for some people, I just see not only shit falling apart for you, seemingly, but I see shocking things happening to people. Not just the unexpected, shocking, like out of nowhere, out of the blue. Yeah, I see things breaking, like actual objects. I don't know what objects, I can't really see, but pay attention to your foundation. This could also be a hurricane, a storm, tornadoes, but I really get like an actual storm, people having to evacuate all of a sudden. That's really, we just gonna keep going. Okay. Clarify the second card. Five of Swords. And this is what the Five of Swords looks like. If you want to keep up with me. So for some of you, the universe is definitely protecting you on your endeavor. I don't know how else to phrase that. But for others, all of a sudden there's enemies. I see somebody's place getting raided. I don't know who exactly. It could be a celebrity. I don't know. But I don't know. It's like somebody crashes. No, raids. Either crashes or raids. But I'm really seeing a raid. Like the SWAT team. An intense situation like that for somebody. Not everybody. But somebody got enemies. But I really do see, like, protect your assets, protect yourself from other people, because there are petty ass motherfuckers out there. Clarify the third card. Justice. Okay. Another major arcana. Here's what the Justice card looks like. And it's interesting. I was talking about law, and so law is not justice. Remember that. If you take anything from this reading, remember law is not justice. And that is what I feel like that is what people are learning in this day and age. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid talking about key things that we're not supposed to mention. But I really hope that you can pick up on what I'm trying to tell you. So, people, when it comes to the law, sometimes it can be a conflict of interest. And this is exactly what's going on now. I'm definitely seeing there's a war somewhere else. I'm seeing protecting and serving, doing what's right. But for some, this is interesting. So for some people, they feel like they are justified in being petty or doing things that are not really ethical. Unfortunately, I am seeing the energy of a vigilante. Someone taking matters into their own hands. Or a group taking matters into their own hands. This got serious real quick for somebody out there. This is like beyond that rebel fuck the law shit. This is more like a legit vigilante, like a terrorist group. But it's something about a legal act that isn't really, because I'm paying attention to how she is, let's say this is what karma looks like as a person, personified. She got a blindfold, and the way the crown is, it's reminding me of Lady Liberty as well. So I feel like everybody says that karma is a bitch, but no, karma is neutral. So she's just balancing the scales right now. So karma herself, she is the counterpart to Saturn. And Saturn teaches you lessons. But right now, I'm seeing Mars in action. Okay. So it is this is beyond a turbulent time for some people. I was trying to focus on money, but I do see that some of y'all need to protect yourselves from people that are on edge. So I guess let me turn that to a positive note. Be nice to everybody that you meet, because you just never know who's a ticking time bomb. And we gonna leave it at that. So just do the right thing. Do right by people, okay? Do right by the government, because y'all don't want to go to jail for having false documents. Clarify the last card. Knight of Cups. So yeah, this is the archetype of the artist, the poet, the romantic. So for some of you out there, there's somebody that has feelings and they're just not talking about them. I do see Piscean energy. So I'm seeing Libra, Pisces, and all the fire signs. So this is gonna be a hard time for some people. But yes. But this is interesting. In spite of how devastating things are for some people, it is gonna balance itself out, and for some reason, the artists are gonna save the day somehow. So if you're creative, now is the time, man. Because the skills are balancing. I am seeing like the clash and crash of corporate America, not America, but corporate America. So for everybody panicking and worried about what's gonna happen, don't worry, you're gonna be fine, especially if you can create. It's something about what can you do, what can you make, what can you write about. That's what's gonna protect you from sheer chaos and pandemonium. That's the best way I could put it. So now let's clarify some more. I'm making decent timing. We're only at 32 minutes, so hopefully I can keep this around that time. Clarify the Tower. 4 of Coins. Okay, so yeah, some will be saved. Some people will be saved. And if you play your cards right, yeah, you can definitely get out of a certain situation. Clarify 5 of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Tower wouldn't come out again. Now this is more dramatic looking. Yo, I'm so serious about that terrorist group. I don't know if this is in America or what, but America is indirectly involved with this. But there are some people out there that are like fucking ticking time bomb, and they're not gonna say shit. This is like, there's no warning. And it's shocking. It happens out of the blue. Like lightning. Lightning is unpredictable. That's what I heard. I heard like lightning. Okay, so yeah. I hear it's yours, take it back. I don't know what that's talking about. So maybe it is like some discreet rebel energy here, but this is, I'm getting extremist terrorist vigilante vibes. Clarify Justice. This is really I didn't expect this shit. Clarify Justice. Okay, so somebody feels like the stock market is gonna crash. People are trying to stock up again and harbor things and panic buy again because they're scared the market's gonna crash, or they're scared they're just scared. Like, this is a very uncertain, unpredictable time for a lot of us. But there is definitely sudden endings and sudden changes wherever this applies in your life. There is a law that's changing for people. I don't know, it's like an unexpected law or something like that. Some will be saved and some will not. I have no idea what this applies to. I'm also seeing a change in the narrative, a constant change in the narrative. Because, like, you see the wheel that's clarifying the justice card. There's a book, right, going around. Like, every dragon has a book. But typically the wheel is talking about change of seasons, a change in the cycle, something is changing. Definitely the unexpected. Sometimes it could talk about something good, other times not so good. But in this case, since it's upright, we're gonna say it's good or neutral. Now dragons do symbolize power. But we are talking about wealth and abundance and stuff. So if you've ever heard of the phrase sleeping dragon, they are the ones that guard the wealth. They guard the gold. So, so it's like each dragon, I hope this is making sense to y'all, but each dragon is, first of all, there's a different type of dragon for each change, and there's a snake on the wheel. Now, in the Bible, it does say, I'm not Christian, but I have read a little bit on the Bible, and it does say that the devil is a shapeshifter. So he can come as whatever you want, but he was the snake that tempted Eve. And now the snake is on the goddamn wheel, and we hear all the time. We hear all the time that money is the root of all evil. So, we're gonna keep going. Something about changing the narrative, though, that's important. People are starting to see changes in life. You can change your own narrative of your life, but I'm also saying when it comes to laws and even the news, it's like the narrative keeps changing. So that will frustrate some people. Clarify Knight of Cups. The Magician. So this is a magician. And we have, I think that's an owl up there. And the number 8 above his head. He's got the incense smoke. He's got the tools, the cup, the pentacle. In this deck, pentacles look like cucumber slices. So, he's got the sword. He's got the truth. And funny enough, he's got tarot cards. And interesting enough, if you look really, really, really close, there is a, oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I want y'all to see this. Please focus. Please focus. Damn it. Focus. I see this symbol all the time. Damn it. Well, anyways, man, and I can't use my phone to look up what it means. But it says on the desk, it says as above, so below. So for y'all creatives out there, please do your thing. If you've been having them ideas, somebody's been holding back some ideas and they're just gonna get. That's the other message I'm getting to. For those of you that have a hidden talent, that's breaking out of you. It's being forced out of you. So whatever it is, whatever people are trying to hold back is being forced out. Like, there is no choice. You have to be yourself. You have to break out of that shell. You have to protect yourself. You have to change. Like, it's like things have to change. There is, in this case, when it comes to the divine, this has to happen. So you do have choice. You do have choice. But I am seeing that someone has to make things happen and utilize their tools as far as hidden talent, or there's somebody in the government that is, they're trying to help. And it's during a time when people are losing faith in the government and the news, and even losing faith in their faith, losing faith in themselves. But there will be a turnaround. I know I keep repeating along those lines, but yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else? No, those are my only two tarot decks, and I'm gonna leave. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So give me a card on this situation. Wow, okay. We have new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. I did mention those gifts. So whatever is like hidden within you, you might swear you don't know how to do karate or whatever, but then all of a sudden you do. It just hits you. It's like that Matrix movie. It's like you don't know what you, it's like you think you don't know, but you know. And then for some people that think they know everything, they don't know. That's what's happening. And some people are starting to use their psychic gifts. If you do start dibbling and dabbling, make sure you have good intentions and that you're not using any black magic. If you're gonna use magic, help America, okay? Because we need help. For some, whatever this person is creating is like magic, because they weren't an expert. They just started doing it out of the blue. And people are like, who are you? Like, oh, give me a card in this situation. Okay, yeah. So it might seem like things are falling apart, but there will be peace. Things are gonna be worked out. We have all is well. I mean, you know, so the divine is doing, you know, their thing behind the scenes. So have a little faith, trust, and Pixie does. There's like this fairy godmother energy, if you believe in fairies, if you believe in the divine, you know, God, angels, and all that. They're doing their thing behind the scenes. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Strictly spiritual. Okay, so, but I still, personally, I still believe in God. I believe in angels. I do work with the energy of unicorns and fairies. However, I've never seen them. But I personally, I love unicorns and fairies. So anyways. So it's saying everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So nobody knows what's going to happen. But this is a prophetic time. oddly enough. I don't know what that means. Well, I kind of do, but it's just one of those things where you won't know until the future happens. Give me a card on the situation. Oh, wow. That is cool how that ties in. Okay. So this is another card that came out. We have your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. So there you have it. You are magical. Make your own magic. In spite of what's going on. Like, how can you bring heaven on earth? Right? For all my light workers and mages out there, or just people that's just trying to do the damn thing and survive. Like, how can you, what can you do to bring heaven on earth, right? Because as above, so below. So if you're a heavenly person, you have good energy and all that, what can you do to help? What skills do you have, right? And if you don't know, then go out there and explore, right? Go to college. That's what I'm trying to do right now. You know, spruce yourself up a bit. For you, not for validation. Do it for you, because if you look good, you feel good. And that's what I did. I spruced myself up. So, we in the same boat. For those that, for those that it applies to. Give me a card on this situation. Give me a card on the situation. Manifestation. Again, with the mage energy. Whoa, there's a card sneaking up on us. I got two cards out in this deck, and they're stuck together. So, okay. So I'm gonna read this. Well, this is what it looks like. That's a beautiful card. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Okay. I think that's what I was talking about. I was right on the money. Visualize what you want and focus on it. For some of you, yes, go ahead, write it down on a piece of paper. Make yourself a wishing jar. Put your wishes on it. And just hide it somewhere where you know you'll be able to find it later. And don't look at it until it happens. So y'all can just keep it simple. Make like 3 wishes, 3 hopes, 3 goals, whatever. Put it in a jar or a box. It could be big or small. Just do it. You'll be surprised. You will surprise yourself. And let's see, we have moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So, this takes me back to that concept of balance and work-life balance. So, we're talking about abundance, right? But for some of you, if you're eating bad, surrender the bad stuff and eat the good stuff. You know, technically, eating healthy ain't hard. It's like, if you don't know, if you don't know how to eat healthy, there's plenty of videos on the internet. We're in the age of information. Everything is on the internet, which points me back to when I was talking about there's something hidden within you. You know how to do this. You just need to do it. Utilize your tools. You have the tools for a reason. So, people are just getting these random downloads, and all of a sudden you're an artist, or all of a sudden you're passionate about law, and it's like you never thought you would be a politician. It's something like that. but fix whatever needs fixing. You are capable. You have the skills. You have the tools. If you don't have the skills, you can learn. So it's like, you're gonna be all right. Everybody's gonna be all right. Y'all just need to think outside the box. Is that everything? No, we got one more deck to use. I was hoping to stop around 30 minutes, but I mean, this is a good reading for everyone. Give me a card on this situation. Okay. So we have honor thyself, right? Here it is in your face. I was talking about that ethics. Do the right thing. I'm serious. Okay. Because that karma is no joke. For those of you that think you're going to get away with what you think you're getting away with, no. Everything in the dark comes into the light. So, yeah, karma affects everybody. The scale is balanced for everyone. Karma is neutral. There is no bias. So at the back it says, just curious, when was the last time you looked into a mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, or sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous, the universe. P.S. Okay, hubba hubba counts. So yeah, the side message for it. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman, like whatever your pronouns are. Look in the mirror, say what's up, turn your swag on, be positive. And just honestly take a good look at yourself. Have a good conversation with yourself. If you're religious, have that coming to Jesus moment and reflect and think about what you really want to do. Even if there's people saying that you can't do that shit, even if there's naysayers and people fucking blocking your way, God and the divine is gonna clear the way for you. You just need to believe in that and believe in yourself. And okay, yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. And yeah, that was nice. That was nice. That I turned that around very, very well. Okay. So with all that said, if you like the reading, if you vibed, subscribe, number one. Number two, like the video, share, put the word out there. And yeah, maybe in the future I'll start using more incense and stuff. I've had a sage bundle sitting here. I just haven't used it because I'm a little paranoid with fire. But once I get enough knowledge, right, that's the thing, I need to use my tools too. So we're in the same boat, okay? And okay, now I'm done.